Hello, everyone. Welcome to Discussion Sphere. I'm glad that you are here again and you make attempt to watch this video. Please, I will advise you to watch it to the very end because I believe you'll learn so much in this edition. So, today we'll be discussing something that is very important and I can say incredibly important in our society, but it's often overlooked. And it is the idea that character counts more than circumstances. So let's dive in. Let's ascertain what it means and why it matters. So, what is character? Character refers to the moral and ethical qualities that define uh, who we are and how we behave. We can say it is the sum total of our values, principles, and traits that shape our decisions, actions, both visible and invisible. So, why character? Why is character so important? Character is not just about what we do, but also about what we are. You know, it's one thing for you to do something. It's one thing for you to be something. So it is about being honest, kind, and compassionate, and even when no one is watching. Now, let's talk about the impact of circumstances on characters. So, circumstances refers to the events, situations, and conditions that we face in life. They can be good or bad. It can be expected or unexpected. So, circumstances can shape our lives in profound ways. They can they can bring joy or pain, success or failure. But here is the thing: circumstances are often beyond our control. So circumstances are something that you likely not have the capacity to control. However, you can control how you react to that, and that's where the character comes in. So why does character count more than circumstances? It is because character is what determines how we respond to our circumstances. So there are some keywords that we need to keep by us all the time, which will help us to scale through circumstances. We come to that later in the video. When we have so here take us to having a strong character. So when we have strong character, we are better equipped to handle life's challenges. Character helps us to be more resilient. It helps us to be more adaptable. It helps us to be hopeful because when you know that this particular situation is just for a particular time, it will still go. It will soon be over. Then you won't allow it to shape who you are. Instead, showcase or that beauty that is inside you. To mention three characters or three life experience. The first one is Nelson Mandela. If you are a student of history, you will know that Nelson Mandela fought for his people, and at the end, despite all the circumstances despite all the odds that were against him, he eventually became a very strong personality that everyone or majority of people will want to emulate. So he was a freedom fighter and he does not allow the circumstances, the power militating against him to deter him of becoming or of achieving that purpose that he has launched out to achieve. Another example I would like to mention is Malala. Malala is a young Pakistani lady, which was recorded that she fought for education for women, for young girls. So he started this move from a tender age, I think the age of 14 or thereabout. And there was an account that she was shocked while trying to promote this agenda. So this shows how resilient people can be, even when circumstances, when a lot of odds are coming against them. So another example that I would like to talk about is Ruth. Ruth is a character from the Bible. Ruth was a young widow. Um, you know that she was a young widow in ancient Israel. She lost her husband and was left with no family and financial support. She could have easily given up and become bitter, but instead she took action. What is the action? She decided to take the bull by the horn. You know, she decided to follow her mother-in-law Naomi. Decided to not allow her circumstances to define who she is. She kept doing her thing, and along the line she met Boaz, who ended up proposing to her, and they got married, and she became a solid historical figure in the scripture. So what are we trying to say here? These individuals and many more like them show us that character counts more than circumstances. They inspired us to develop our character and to live with integrity, compassion, and courage. Bringing it to a very close end, to a close. What can we take away from this conversation? What are the major takeaways? I will split it into two. The first is character matters. It is what defines us and shapes, our lives. And secondly, circumstances are temporary, but character is permanent. So these are the two major things that I would like us to take away from here. So finally, we have the power to choose how we respond to our circumstances. We can choose to develop our character, to cultivate resilience, be adaptable and be hopeful. And we can choose not just to be complaining. Well, is this circumstances that is making me to do this? Is this circumstances? No. So we have this choice, and I will advise you to choose the first one. Choose to develop your character, choose to cultivate resilience, choose to be adaptable, and choose to be hopeful. If you can follow these steps, I'm very much certain that you will be able to scale through challenges that comes towards you. All right. So thank you for staying with me till this time, and thank you for watching. So if you have found this video inspiring or helpful, please share with someone, and I would like you to also subscribe to this channel if this is the first time you are watching, and drop a like. Also, if you feel so joyful, please drop comments too. So until the next time, stay strong, stay inspired, and remember that character counts. You can make it count. Be at the top of the game. Cheers.